Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be ranking all 13 October 2014 movies ranked in a tier list. We're just going to get straight into it. So starting off we have John Wick. For me, awesome tier. I love John Wick, to be honest. Keanu Reeves absolutely knocks it out of the park with this performance. I love the action in this movie. The action is phenomenal for me. The acting from all these actors and actresses was really good. The direction from Chad Stahelski, who directed John Wick Chapter 2, 3, and 4. I think he did fantastic with all 4 of those. And yeah, I just really enjoyed this film, and I'm really excited to rewatch John Wick because I like the film, to be honest. It's a fun movie. I mean, I've seen this movie a bunch of times, but it was nice to rewatch it, definitely. Next up, we have a movie called Gone Girl. Now, for me, awesome tier again. I loved Gone Girl. Gone Girl was a fantastic film. It has a great cast, from Ben Affleck to Rosamund Pike to Neil Patrick Harris to Tyler Perry to Carrie Coon, and directed by David Fincher, who has directed Fight Club, The Social Network, Seven, Zodiac. Like, come on. Alien 3, even though that movie was not that great. Gone Girl, I love mysteries, and this was it was definitely like a thriller mystery, it worked extremely well for me. About like a disappearance of a man's wife, and then there's it's like he's really Ben Affleck is like turned to like the spotlight because of her being missing, and it was fantastic. Next up, Fury, great tier. I love Fury. Fury was a great movie. The cast, oh my god, the cast was fantastic. From Brad Pitt to Logan Lerman to Michael Pena to Shia LaBeouf to Jon Bernthal, and directed by David Ayer, who directed Suicide Squad, the 2016, 2015, whatever year it came out, that one. And it's going to be directing a movie with Jason Statham, which is really cool. And yeah, Fury, I love the kind of war-esque to this movie. It was set in World War II, and I think it worked really well. Really, really well. And yeah, I'll definitely recommend you check this movie out because it is a blast. Next up, Nightcrawler. For me, it's going on the great tier. This movie, I was not really expecting much from this film, but this was a heavy hitter. Nightcrawler was an absolute fantastic film. Well, great film. Has a really surprising cast, from Jake Gyllenhaal to Rene Russo to Riz Ahmed is in here, and directed by Dan Gilroy, like come on, who directed Nightcrawler and also Velvet Buzzsaw, which, well, I'll get into my thoughts when I talk about that. And yeah, I like this film. It was enjoyable, and yeah, I like Nightcrawler. I like the kind of thriller-esque of this film, about like these desperate LA crime journalism people. Really enjoyed that kind of feel to it. And next up we have, I think it's Foxcatcher. For me, Foxcatcher is going on the very good tier. So Foxcatcher has a fantastic cast from, let me get this up. So we have Steve Carell, Channing Tatum, and Mark Ruffalo. Come on. And directed by Bennett Miller, I think it's called, who directed Moneyball. Come on. Foxcatcher was a great movie. Basically about like an Olympic wrestling champion who joins Team Foxcatcher, led by the multimillionaire Sponsored John E. Dew Point. Probably just played by Steve Carell. But yeah, Foxcatcher, really enjoyable film. I really enjoyed my time with Foxcatcher, and I'm really excited to rewatch it. And next up for me, we have The Book of Life. The Book of Life for me is going on the good tier. I enjoyed The Book of Life. It was just a fun little animated film. Nothing that's really about it. Has a great cast from Diego Luna to Channing Tatum to Zoe Saldana to Christina Applegate to Eugene Debrez to is it Cheech Martin? I don't even know how to say that. To Gabriel Iglesias, to Ron Perlman, and directed by George Gutierrez. Yeah, a really enjoyable film. I like the animation style to this film. It's kind of a unique kind of style. I'm gonna be honest, I love it. It looks like cardboard. It has like a cardboard animation kind of style for me personally. But yeah, it works really well. And next up, we have, one of my favourite movies, Alexander and the, what is it called? The Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. You need to shorten that bloody title. For me, good tier. It's a good movie. I mean, that's really about it for me. It was enjoyable. I liked my time with it. I like the cast. The cast is really good. From Chris Doris to Jennifer Garner to Dylan Minnette to Ed Oxenbould to Steve Carell, directed by Miguel Artera, who directed the Yes Day film. Remember that film? I didn't. But yeah, it was an enjoyable film. I liked it. Just a little friendly film that, yeah, it worked. It worked well. Yeah. Next up, The Judge. For me, this movie is going on the good tier. I really enjoyed The Judge. So The Judge has a great cast to this movie. So it has Robert Downey Jr. and Robert Duvall and Billy Bob Thornton, and directed by David Dobkin, who directed Wedding Crashers. Yes. And The Judge was just a really nice film about a successful lawyer returns to his hometown for his mother's funeral, only to discover that his estranged father, the town's judge, is suspected of murder. Yes, it's that kind of film, and it worked really well. I enjoyed it. I like the drama-esque to this film. I like the court stuff. That was really interesting. And yeah. And next up we have a movie called Men, Women and Children. For me, Mattia, I really can't remember anything that happened in this movie, to be genuinely honest with you guys. Okay, so it has Ansel Elgort, Jennifer Garner, Adam Sandler, directed by Jason Reitman, which Kiaman, from Juno to Ghostbusters Afterlife to Tolly. So he has directed some good films. But this movie didn't really work for me. It wasn't anything special, nor was it anything great. It was just fine. No, it wasn't really fine. It was just boring. And yeah, I didn't really enjoy my time. I liked Adam Sandler in there though. Adam Sandler was cool as always. But yeah, that's really about it for me. Yeah. Next up, we have Dracula Untold. Now, for me, Dracula Untold is going on the bad tier. Yeah, what happened in this movie again? I can't even remember. Has Luke Evans, Dominic Cooper, directed by Gary Shaw, who directed a movie called Holidays, which I actually have seen. And yeah, it's a movie. Yeah, the movie Dracula Untold, I'll just say skip it. This year, full of Draculas and your Hercules and all that bloody blah blah. not that great this year, unfortunately. To be honest, even though October's like a horror month, the horror movies was absolutely god-awful for me. Unfortunately, it wasn't that great. Anyway, speaking about horror, we have Annabelle. Did anyone watch Annabelle? I feel sorry if you did. It's going on the awful tier. I absolutely hated Annabelle. What even happened in this film? I can't even remember. Even the lead actress is named Annabelle. How cool's that? No one cares. It's by John Leonetti, who directed... Oh, no wonder he didn't do great. He directed Annabelle, The Silence, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, which is a god-awful film, and yeah, The Butterfly Effect 2, if you've seen that, terrible. But yeah, Annabelle, it's not even scary, and it was just boring. Like, I'm being honest, the film was just boring. It was really unwatchable. Like, I was just bored during most of the bloody film, to be honest. It was not fun, just a stupid movie. And next up, a movie called Ouija. Now, this film could have worked, but it didn't. So I'm putting on the awful tier. It did not work for me whatsoever. But this film could have had potential because I liked how they were going to make a film on the Ouija. But they just needed to make a better story. And people just needed to... Even though Olivia Cooke is the main star, she was decent. She has a good actress, but it's directed by Styles White, who only directed Ouija and just left filming, probably because he was not good. No, I'm joking. But Ouija, a stupid film about the stupid board game. It's not even a game. Well, it is. It's not a board game though. But yeah, no. And then we have a movie called Left Behind. For me, awful tier again, just to end it off. Yeah, Left Behind, oh my god. Nicolas Cage, Chad Michael Murray, directed by Vic Armstrong, who directed Joshua Tree, whatever the hell that is. And, yeah. Boring movie. Didn't enjoy it whatsoever. It was just a bland movie. Like, it was not tasteful. It's not a good movie. The movie was boring. It was not good. And I'm not looking forward to rewatching it. Hopefully not for a very long time, because I do not want to. Because it was boring. But yes. I'm just done with these bad movies, to be honest. Yeah. Anyway, ranking time. 13 for me is Left Behind. Terrible movie. Don't want to watch it again. Hopefully not. 12, Ouija. Another terrible horror movie. If you even call it scary or horror. Not that great. 11, Annabelle. Again, not even scary. Bad, dull horror film. Bleh. Not good. 10, Dracula Untold. Could have been better. I liked the cast. But yeah. 9, Men, Women and Children. I liked Adam Sandler in this film. And so Al Gore was good. But that's about it. 8 for me is The Judge. It was a good movie. I liked where it was going in this movie for me personally. And yeah. 7 is Alexander and That Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. They even get it a little bit low on the score for me because of that bloody title. Shorten it down, please. The movie overall, just a fun family flick. 6, The Book of Life. Yeah, it's good. Good family flick again. 5 for me is Foxcatcher. Very good true story film. Definitely check it out. 4 for me is Nightcrawler. A nice, unique film that I really did enjoy. 3 for me is Fury. I loved Fury and I'm really excited to see it again. 2 for me is Gone Girl. I absolutely loved Gone Girl. Cannot wait to see that movie again. And number 1 for me is John Wick. absolutely, John Wick deserves to be number one for me because I love John Wick so much. But yes, that is it. I hope you enjoyed me ranking, my all 13 October 2014 movies ranked. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, stay tuned. Peace.